Have you ever noticed a flickering light or a warm outlet in your home and wondered what was going on behind the scenes with your electrical system? Well, house electrical connections can get loose primarily due to a combination of thermal cycling, everyday vibration, and sometimes simply an improper initial installation. Think of it this way: when electricity flows through a wire, it generates heat. As appliances turn on and off, wires and their connections repeatedly heat up and cool down. This constant thermal cycling causes the metal components, like the copper wire itself and the terminal screws, to expand and contract ever so slightly. Over many cycles, these tiny movements can gradually reduce the clamping force on the connection, making it loose. Additionally, your home experiences constant, subtle vibrations from everyday activities like walking across the floor, closing doors, operating washing machines, or even from external sources like nearby road traffic. These persistent micro-movements can further contribute to the loosening process of electrical connections over time. A significant factor is also when connections are not tightened adequately during installation, or if the wrong type of connector is used for the specific wiring gauge, which compromises the initial integrity of the bond. When a connection becomes loose, it creates a high-resistance path for the electricity to flow through. This increased resistance acts like a tiny heater, generating even more localized heat at the connection point. This excessive heat can melt the plastic insulation around the wires, damage the electrical device itself, and potentially ignite nearby combustible materials such as wood framing or insulation, leading directly to an electrical fire. So, how can you tell if you have a loose connection? Keep an eye out for flickering lights, outlets, or switch plates that feel warm to the touch, unusual buzzing sounds coming from outlets, or even a faint burning smell. These are all critical warning signs that should never be ignored. If you notice any of these indicators, it is vital to contact a qualified electrician immediately. They have the right tools and expertise to safely inspect and repair these connections. Attempting to fix electrical issues yourself can be very dangerous. Professionals often use specialized tools, such as torque screwdrivers, to ensure electrical connections like screw terminals and wire nuts are tightened to the precise specifications recommended by manufacturers and electrical codes. This prevents the connection from being either too loose, which creates resistance, or too tight, which can damage the wire itself. They also inspect for signs of arcing, which is when electricity jumps across a small gap in a loose connection, creating intense heat and light, a major fire hazard. Understanding why electrical connections loosen helps us appreciate the importance of regular home maintenance and prompt action. Addressing these seemingly small issues quickly can prevent serious hazards and ensure your home remains safe and sound for everyone.